Hey guys, Hellsot here, bringing you a League of Legends Akali commentary. Now, I know for sure that some people are going to disagree with me, but the way I see it, Akali is a very versatile champion. What I mean by this is she can be played several different ways. The most standard way of playing her is that of a traditional caster, going with ability power items to increase her magic damage output. I had a friend go attack damage Akali, and to my surprise, he did quite well. Both these are fine, but they're not my cup of tea. The reason for this is Akali can bring something to the table with her abilities that not many other champions can, and I like to exploit that through a hybrid build. Speaking of Akali's abilities, Akali's innate has two parts to it. The first being Discipline of Force, and this causes Akali's melee attacks to deal 10% bonus magic damage upon her obtaining 20 ability power. The bonus magic damage increasing by 1% per 5 ability power she gains after the initial 20. The second half of Akali's innate is named Discipline of Might, which gives her 10% spell vamp upon obtaining 10 bonus attack damage, the spell vamp increasing by 1% per 5 attack damage gained thereafter. Moving on to her Q ability, Mark of the Assassin. With this ability, Akali throws one of her Kama at a target enemy, and when said enemy is hit by the Kama, it deals damage and applies a 6-second mark to them. If Akali auto-attacks the marked opponent, the mark will be consumed to cause additional magic damage and restore a set amount of energy to Akali. Akali's W ability is Twilight Shroud, where she throws a smoke screen down at a nearby location, and it lasts 8 seconds. While standing in the smoke, Akali is stealthed and has increased magic resistance and armor. Enemies standing in the smoke have their movement speed reduced. Next is Akali's E, Crescent Slash. This ability is pretty basic. Akali spins in a circle and does physical damage to all enemies standing around her. And last, but most certainly not least, is Akali's ultimate, Shadow Dance. Once every certain number of seconds, she gains a charge on this ability, capping out at 3 charges. When Akali uses Shadow Dance, she consumes one mark, dashes to a nearby enemy unit of her choice, and deals damage to it. As for runes on Akali, I go with Magic Penetration Marks, Energy Regen per level seals with dodge chance as a great alternative. Flat cooldown reduction glyphs and health quintessences finish off my Akali rune page with a nice touch of early game utility and survivability. Mastery wise, I use a rather unorthodox set. 14-0-16 going down the offense tree far enough for 2 points in brute force, and going all the way down to improved movement speed and improved flash in the utility tree. As you might have guessed from the screenshot of my mastery tree, I take the summoner spells Flash and Exhaust. Flash can save you from ganks much like it can with any other carry, and it can get you the extra distance you need to catch up with a fleeing opponent, but it can also lead to some amazing jukes when combined with Akali's Twilight Shroud. Exhaust is just an all-around great spell, giving you the ability to chase like a boss and shut down the opposing team's DPSer. Alrighty, so now that we've got the pregame stats out of the way, we can get right into this commentary. A gentleman posted a comment on my last Shaco video that he'd like to see more talk about the gameplay, so I guess I can do that. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Alright, so as you can see, not Akali, what did I say Akali? Ashe is going heavy harass, which is a really good idea, since Twisted Fate doesn't have a heal, and if Zhao comes close enough, he's just going to get more harass, since he is melee, and he has to auto-attack for that lifesteal. So as you can see, I'm level 3. We're just kind of sitting here, just farming up, getting some last hits in, and Zhao comes close to the bush. I throw down a pretty failed Twilight Shroud. As you can see, he placed that ward. I missed it. Ashe missed it. We didn't get to take it out. I throw down my Q and auto attack for a nice first blood. Twisted Fate chases. He could have got double kill if he continued chasing, but I guess I didn't want to risk it. Alright, so as you can see right here, I go back and I buy 2 amplifying tomes, trying to get my, what's it called? Hextech Revolver. Yeah, that thing. Timo's going crazy. See that in the chat box. Alright, so when you get your Hextech Revolver, your laning base is going to be a lot better because of that lifesteal. Excuse me. Alright, so obviously, as you can see, we did a little bit of laning. I got my boots of speed and finished my Hextech Revolver. Sitting in the bush waiting for someone to come in, and Twisted Fate does. So we pick up a nice little kill on him. Throw it on Twilight Shroud to make sure I don't get any aggro from those creeps or minions. I've been playing a lot of Heroes of New Earth lately. Couple couple hours ago, I was playing some Heroes of New Earth. It's interesting. It's not as much like League of Legends as you would think. It's really quite different. As you can see, just sitting in the bushes, spin to win. Go to Masia. Sitting in the bushes, spitting, and the reason for that is Akali's E actually does physical damage, so it can take out wards. I failed it right there, though. Going to the bush, get some damage done on me by Zhao. Twisted Fate tries to ult, stuns me. I juke him out, flash, and then I go into the bush. Anyway, I've been playing here comes Mordekaiser to... Not Mordekaiser. Why did I say Mordekaiser? Morgana. To ruin my fun. Yeah. So fun. Anyway, I've been playing a lot of Heroes of New Earth. It's, like I said, it's not very much like League of Legends. The strategies are different. The gameplay's different. The range is different. The range is a lot bigger. The maps look different. You have to focus a lot more. I'm not quite used to the item build, as I got it December 26th. By the way, it's 4:30 a.m. New Year's. That's what cool people do. That's what the cool kids do. They sit at home on New Year's Day, and they make gameplay commentaries. That's what the cool people do. They don't go out and party. What's party? What's a party? People don't party. It doesn't happen, okay? Let's get that in your head. Alright, so I come down bot to gank, get Malphite, he's low. Normally you'd want to focus the squishier person, which would be Morgana. But since Malphite was low, I focused him. Akali's a great farmer, by the way. With that E, she can just take out a crap ton of, you know what I mean. She can take out a creep wave really quickly with that AoE. And then her Q is great at last hitting, and if need be, you can use your ult to last hit, which I do, and you really shouldn't, because you're gonna need all those stacks. Right here, I don't know what I was doing. I should have been in that fight a lot earlier. Anyway, I come in to clean up. Teemo takes out that the Swain. I believe we get an ace. No, we didn't get an ace. What am I talking about? Malphite's up top. Just backdooring us. Got my elite water right here. It's a Powerade container. Mountain Berry Blast. Yeah. I just rinsed it out and I'm using it as a water bottle. Again, Teemo freaking out in the chat box. I don't know why he was going crazy like that. It's kind of hilarious. Pushing the turret, Malphite ults. He tries to pick up a kill on us. We didn't actually get any kills in this clip. But I just wanted to show you how you can juke with that Twilight Shroud. I throw it down. They think I'm still hiding in there. They think I'm going to run the other way, but I juke him out and I run the other way. Yeah. Ezreal comes in while I'm sitting there. Malphite does not want to fight in what could be a possible 2v1, which is smart. Actually, I do think we get a kill. I don't know. Spoiler alert. I'm getting chased. As you can see there, I threw down my Twilight Shroud since enemies are slowed when they're walking in it. So they can't just, they're slowed. They can't keep up. As you can see, I've got my Rylai's Crystal Scepter, which is such a great item on Akali. I started with a longsword just to get that proc from the spell vamp to make your laning phase a little bit earlier. Get the Hextech Revolver next, and that gives you even more spell vamp. Then you get boots, Rylai's Crystal Scepter. After that, I continue to build into a Guinsoo's Rageblade, and then I believe I go for a Trinity Force. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, looks like I'm going for a Trinity Force. I get the Phage first, because I've already started building into it with that, actually, no. I get a Hextech Gunblade. Then I move on. If the game lasts long enough, I move on to get a Black Cleaver, followed by a Trinity Force. As you can see, the enemy team is pushing bot. I just come around here. They go in Swain. I was not trying to kill steal there. Luckily, I didn't get it. Well, luckily for my team, I didn't get it because that would be just rude. Now that I have my Rylais, people just can't get away. Their movement speed is slow. I don't know how Teemo got the kill. That was bullcrap. Anyway, Malphite gets exhausted, and then he's just easy prey from there. We push this turret, I believe. I just kept this clip rolling, just so you could see that when you get an ace, and you have a tank with you, you can just keep pushing out where the frick long you want. Our Gragas continues to tank the turret while we take out the turrets. We got me doing some nice damage. Akali's innate, the one that does extra magic damage with your melee. It does work on turrets, so that can work to your advantage. Plus, the Ashe and Teemo DPS just mowing down turrets. Who was it? Zhao comes in trying to stop us from getting that, but we take him out easily. Morgana and Swain come here. They get Gragas. He throws down a nice ult, though, right before he dies. Morgana and Swain make for easy prey. Easy prey. Unfortunately, I believe the dot got the damage over time got Teemo after Swain died. We continue to take down the inhibitor. I don't know what to talk about now. This gameplay's pretty much over. It's got 1 minute left, though. Let's see. I'm telling my team to go get the turret. By the way, I use Ventrilo, so that's why you don't see me talking. This is a full pre-made. I knew the Teemo. Well, I didn't really know the Teemo. He was a friend. I knew everybody else, though. Again, Zhao. At this point, it's gig game. They cannot. We're fed enough. They can't do anything. I don't know what he was doing there. But turret takes him out. I recall. I got my Hextech. I believe that's the point where it's just. I believe they surrender here soon in a minute. Or no. I don't think so. I made a crucial mistake here. I thought Gragas was actually tanking the turret. He was, but I thought he actually did damage to the opponents. So I thought he was taking all the damage, but I went in there and I started tanking it on accident, and I get taken out for it. Fortunately, though, I do get one, and they do get the turret, and continue to push for the win. Alright, guys. Well, this has been Hellside. I hope you enjoyed. It's been an Akali commentary.